Hey, all, Geezer here, Tuesday. Let me see. It was the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 17th. What time is it? Almost 12. Not a bad day outside. I haven't been outside yet. Um, Doing the flashlight deal. Okay, so that's the ace beam. Put it on, I guess. All right, besting, right? Ace beam. And then I got the C3 Wu band is over here somewhere. Right there. Put that on. More powerful than the ace beam. And I guess I want to talk about let's see. We got this deal here. There. Just about could see that, the Nightcore EDC 23. And just my first impression. Using it here for 2 days. And I'm a little disappointed. Well, I really shouldn't say disappointed. That's the wrong word. I have to back that up. Well, no, let me use disappointed because, see, the problem with the thing with flashlights, just like with knives, it's the pitch that what are you looking at that is giving you the information? All right. The manufacturer, like Nightcore, runs their own site to give you info, just like some of the knife manufacturers do. Then you have like Olight, they have their own deal going. Ace Beam, blah, 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 blah. And then you have content creators within the flashlight world, just like you have in the knife world, and they push the product or give you information, do comparisons, do reviews, all good. It's all good. Just like I share information, all good. The more we share, the more we learn, the better informed we're going to be. So, yeah, I fall victim, just like everybody else does, to anything they might see, hear, or experience themselves. You watch a video, you go, oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. So I pick up these EDC 23. All the people I watch rave about it. But I have to tell you, I'm disappointed in it because it's too much information. And some of you might agree with that. And most of you probably going to go, you know what, old man, you know what you're talking about. Well, here's the deal. I pick up a phone. Yeah, I have a smartphone. I have an iPhone smartphone. But I have to tell you something. That iPhone smartphone is actually too much phone for a person like me. Right? Because when I have a hiccup with it, what's the first thing a younger person who might be IT fluid says to me? Well, old man, there's an app. Well, old man, there's an app. There's an app. There's an app. That's the answer. So I got the phone. It's an app. What is it on the flashlight? Is it an app? Is it an app for flashlight? Is it an instruction manual for flashlight? It's useless. The instruction manuals for flashlights are useless. Except for maybe a specific question because you can't find something on a flashlight. You have to just use the flashlight. Just like you have to use a knife. You pick up a foldable knife, you have to use it. And why do you have to use it? So you get used to doing it. Used to using those thumb screws, right? Used to using this crossbar lock. How to do the finger flick. You got to practice that. You got to use it. So with a flashlight, with these flashlights, you got to use it. That's what it is. And you got to use it in the dark room, go outside and play with it. Use this button, use that button. Watch the YouTube videos, and you get all the information on how to operate the flashlight. Well, if you press this button at the same time you're pressing this button, you get this. You do this. So there's a learning process. Well, here's the deal. Maybe at 30, 25, that's great. But I can tell you, at 69 years of age, screw it. I don't want a learning process. I don't need how to... Because, see, here's the situation I have now. And it's my own fault. It's my own fault because I like to exercise my freedom of choice. What is the problem, geezer? Well, I have to know how to use the I-beam, which is completely different than the Wu-band, which is completely different than the Yolite, which is completely different than the Sulfurn, which is completely different than the EDC-23. There is no standard for ultra light, low light, medium light, high light, strobe light. There is no, are all the flashlights 5 lums? No. Are all the flashlights, the sweet spot is medium? No, it's not so. Because sweet spot on a medium on, say, a EDC-23 is what? 200? It's not 200 on every light. Because they're not broken down that way. There's no standard. Well, this light is dust-proof. This light is waterproof. You would hope every flashlight that's electronics would be waterproof. Not the case. Why not? Water is the biggest enemy of an electronic device. It should be waterproof. Screw the dust. The dust, you can blow the dust out with a little dust-off thing. You can't blow the water out. You got to stop the water from coming in. Should be waterproof. Don't give me all these numbers. Oh, it's a 4. It should be a 6, but it should be an 8. I want to hear that. I want to hear waterproof. Yes or no? That's it. You got an on-off switch? Yes or no? Don't take me through press this, press that, then you got to do this and press to do a semi-lock out the lock. On-off. That's what you do. Simple. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Why can't you do that? Oh, I want to put power and everything. I want to get it in the smallest package as possible. That doesn't mean that's the best package. That doesn't mean that. Because not everybody has small hands. What do you do with the guy or girl who has big hands and you give them a small package? They're not going to like that. They're not going to use it. Same thing with the blades. But we're talking about flashlights. Okay? Just an observation. And I can tell you, when you give me that much information on a flashlight, you actually make that flashlight, when I'm going to use it, dangerous for me to use. It's a danger for me to use that flashlight. If I can't get myself to just figure out how to do this, right? If I can't have in my hands a flashlight that I just click, click, click. If I don't have that, anything else is a danger. If I have to remember a process, I have to remember steps, I have to remember, it's lit this way, you have to do this. If I have to start remembering all these things, that actually becomes a dangerous item for me to carry. And guess what? I'm not going to carry it. And guess what? I'm not going to buy any more of your products. Because you already gave me a dangerous item to begin with. Is the EDC-23 super dangerous? No. It's not super dangerous because I don't have to pull up the information that's on the screen. I don't have to do that. Thank God I don't have to do that. Because if I had to do that, it's staying in the house. It's not going to be used. I might as well give it away. Give it to my son. I don't have to use it. I don't want to use it. There's nothing on that screen that helps me. I don't care. Lock it out, unlock it, strobe. Get the most power out of it. The 2500 burst and 1100. That's the deal. That's it. Yes, and you heard what I said. Flashlights could be a danger in your hand. Look, this flashlight, this ace beam, relatively easy to use. Okay? That's how I use it right there. Diffuser. I walk around as a lantern. Perfect. On, off. On. I need a different strength there in the thing. I press the button, and I'm going to give various strengths, okay? Perfect. No learning curve. Woo band, I got to know how to work it. ED23, I got to know how to work it. So far, no. I don't need how to work it. Just click it. O light, you click it. But the O light, that compact, well, you got a red light, you got a flood, you got a spotlight. Too much information. It's too much information. I understand convenience. I understand versatility. I understand that. But that doesn't mean those features have to be there. Does it? Tell me. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Anyhow, another long video. Apologize, but gamble with the geezer. We'll talk to you on the next one.